Do you love food but feel lost when reading an English recipe or ordering at a restaurant? Do you want to talk about cooking, describe flavors, or buy groceries in English?
Food is a universal topic, but the words can be tricky. Today, you will learn 99 practical sentences about food, cooking, shopping, and dining out. This shadowing practice is perfect for A2 to B2 learners.
We will practice in 3 levels. Level 1, A2 Beginner. Simple sentences for basic food names, grocery shopping, and simple cooking actions. Level 2, B1 Intermediate. Natural conversations about recipes, ordering food, describing tastes, and kitchen instructions. Level 3, B2 Upper Intermediate. Advanced sentences for following complex recipes, giving cooking advice, talking about nutrition and food traditions.
You will hear each sentence twice. Then you will repeat it twice. Do not translate. Just listen, imagine the food, and speak. Let's begin your food and cooking English practice.
Part 1. Level 1. A2 Beginner. Basic food and cooking sentences. These are short, easy sentences for food names, shopping, and simple kitchen actions.
Food names.
I like apples. I like apples. I don't like onions. I don't like onions. This is bread. This is bread. That is cheese. That is cheese. Eggs are healthy. Eggs are healthy. Chicken is my favorite meat. Chicken is my favorite meat. Rice is a common side dish. Rice is a common side dish.
Grocery shopping. I need to buy milk. I need to buy milk. Where is the fruit section? Where is the fruit section? How much are these tomatoes? How much are these tomatoes? I would like a kilo of potatoes. I would like a kilo of potatoes. Do you have fresh fish? Do you have fresh fish? Is this bread gluten-free? Is this bread gluten-free? I need a shopping cart. I need a shopping cart. Can I pay with a card? Can I pay with a card?
Simple cooking actions. I wash the vegetables. I wash the vegetables. I peel the potatoes. I peel the potatoes. I cut the onion. I cut the onion. I chop the carrots. I chop the carrots. I boil the water. I boil the water. I fry the eggs. I fry the eggs. I bake the cake. I bake the cake. I mix the ingredients. I mix the ingredients.
Basic kitchen items. Where is the knife? Where is the knife? Pass me the cutting board. I need a large pot. This pan is too small. Where's the spatula? Can you give me a bowl? I need a measuring cup. The oven is hot.
Level 1. Complete. Great. You now have basic food and cooking sentences. Let's move to Level 2.
Part 2. Level 2. B1 Intermediate. Natural food conversations. These are longer, natural sentences for talking about recipes, ordering food, and describing tastes. Ordering at a restaurant. Can I see the menu, please? Can I see the menu, please? What is the soup of the day? What is the soup of the day? I would like the grilled chicken. I would like the grilled chicken. Is the fish fresh? Is the fish fresh? I am vegetarian. Do you have any vegetarian options? I am vegetarian. Do you have any vegetarian options? Can I have my steak medium rare? Can I have my steak medium rare? Does this dish contain nuts? Does this dish contain nuts? I will have the same as her. I will have the same as her. Describing tastes. This soup is too salty. This soup is too salty. The cake is very sweet. The cake is very sweet. These lemons are sour. These lemons are sour. The coffee is bitter. The coffee is bitter. This sauce is spicy. This sauce is spicy. The pasta is bland. It needs more salt. The pasta is bland. It needs more salt. This dish is delicious. This dish is delicious. The flavors are amazing. The flavors are amazing. Following a recipe.
First, chop the onions and garlic. First, chop the onions and garlic. Then, heat some oil in a pan. Then, heat some oil in a pan. Add the onions and cook until golden. Add the onions and cook until golden. Pour in the tomato sauce. Pour in the tomato sauce. Let it simmer for 10 minutes. Let it simmer for 10 minutes. Stir the mixture occasionally. Stir the mixture occasionally. Taste it and add more salt if needed. Taste it and add more salt if needed. Serve hot with rice or bread. Serve hot with rice or bread. Talking about breakfast. What do you usually eat for breakfast? What do you usually eat for breakfast? I usually have cereal with milk. I usually have cereal with milk. I prefer a cooked breakfast with eggs and bacon. I prefer a cooked breakfast with eggs and bacon. Sometimes I just have toast and coffee. Sometimes I just have toast and coffee. Oatmeal is a healthy option. Oatmeal is a healthy option. I like to add fruit and honey to my yogurt. I like to add fruit and honey to my yogurt. Pancakes are a weekend treat. Pancakes are a weekend treat. I never skip breakfast. I never skip breakfast. Giving cooking instructions. You need to preheat the oven to 180 degrees. You need to preheat the oven to 180 degrees. Don't forget to grease the baking tray. Don't forget to grease the baking tray. Make sure you wash your hands before cooking. Make sure you wash your hands before cooking. Be careful not to overcook the vegetables. Be careful not to overcook the vegetables. Use a sharp knife to cut the meat. Use a sharp knife to cut the meat. Let the dough rest for an hour. Let the dough rest for an hour. Check if the cake is ready with a toothpick. Check if the cake is ready with a toothpick. Let the food cool down before serving. Let the food cool down before serving. Level 2 complete. Excellent. You are now having natural conversations about food and cooking. Let's go to Level 3. Part 3. Level 3, B2, Upper Intermediate. Advanced Food and Kitchen Situations. These are longer, more complex sentences for following advanced recipes, talking about nutrition, and sharing cooking tips. Following complex recipes. Start by sifting the flour into a large mixing bowl. Start by sifting the flour into a large mixing bowl. Cream the butter and sugar together until light and fluffy. Cream the butter and sugar together until light and fluffy. Gradually add the eggs one at a time. Gradually add the eggs one at a time. Fold in the chocolate chips gently. Fold in the chocolate chips gently.
Do not overmix the batter, or the cake will be dense. Do not overmix the batter, or the cake will be dense. Cover the bowl with plastic wrap and refrigerate for 2 hours. Cover the bowl with plastic wrap and refrigerate for 2 hours. Roll out the dough on a floured surface. Roll out the dough on a floured surface. Bake at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 25 minutes. Bake at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 25 minutes.
Whole grains provide more fiber than refined grains. Whole grains provide more fiber than refined grains. Drinking plenty of water is essential for good health. Drinking plenty of water is essential for good health. I am trying to reduce my sugar intake. I am trying to reduce my sugar intake. Home-cooked meals are usually healthier than takeout. Home-cooked meals are usually healthier than takeout. Talking about dietary restrictions. I am allergic to shellfish. I am allergic to shellfish. I am lactose intolerant, so I avoid dairy. I am lactose intolerant, so I avoid dairy. I follow a gluten-free diet. I follow a gluten-free diet. I am vegan. I don't eat any animal products. I am vegan. I don't eat any animal products. Is there any hidden sugar in this sauce? Is there any hidden sugar in this sauce? Can you prepare my meal without oil? Can you prepare my meal without oil? I need a low-sodium option for health reasons. I need a low-sodium option for health reasons. Please check the ingredients for any nuts. Please check the ingredients for any nuts. At a grocery store. Detailed. Where can I find organic vegetables? Where can I find organic vegetables? I am looking for imported cheese from Italy. I am looking for imported cheese from Italy. Do you have any discounts on meat today? Do you have any discounts on meat today? Can you slice this ham for me, please? Can you slice this ham for me, please? What is the expiration date on this yogurt? What is the expiration date on this yogurt?
I prefer to buy seasonal fruit. It tastes better. I prefer to buy seasonal fruit. It tastes better. Do you offer home delivery? Do you offer home delivery? I forgot my reusable bags. Can I buy some plastic bags? I forgot my reusable bags. Can I buy some plastic bags? Sharing cooking tips and traditions. In my culture, we always eat rice with every meal. In my culture, we always eat rice with every meal. A secret tip is to add a pinch of salt to your coffee grounds. A secret tip is to add a pinch of salt to your coffee grounds. My grandmother taught me how to make this sauce. My grandmother taught me how to make this sauce. The key to a good soup is a rich homemade broth. The key to a good soup is a rich homemade broth. I learned to cook by watching YouTube videos. I learned to cook by watching YouTube videos. Never leave the kitchen while frying food. Never leave the kitchen while frying food. Taste your food as you cook to adjust the seasoning. Taste your food as you cook to adjust the seasoning. Cooking is a skill that gets better with practice. Cooking is a skill that gets better with practice.
Level 3 complete. Fantastic! You have completed all 3 levels. You can now talk about food, cooking, grocery shopping, recipes, and nutrition with confidence. Conclusion and next steps. Congratulations! You now have 99 practical sentences about food and cooking. You learned how to name foods, shop for groceries, follow recipes, describe tastes, order at restaurants, talk about nutrition, and handle dietary restrictions. Now, here is your mission. Practice these sentences while you cook. Name the ingredients in English. Describe what you are doing. The kitchen is a great place to learn. If this video helped you, give it a like. Subscribe for more shadowing practice. Share it with a friend who loves to cook. Write in the comments, what is your favorite dish to cook? I read every comment. Keep cooking, keep speaking, and keep enjoying English. See you in the next video.